write about trends, and I made this recent rising report of things that are coming into being really stylish, things that are peaking right now, and things that are about to go out of style. Let's go through these 15 items. The rising items. Here are the 5 items that are sort of like emerging now, things that you should probably pay attention to because I'm seeing it all over Europe and online. First, the old lady shopper bag. These are usually like upcycled old plastic items, usually in really brightly colored stripes. This is by Puebco. They're becoming a thing. That's my number 1 item. Next, we have bandanas and scarves, things worn on the head like this. I wrote about this early in the summer. This is probably going to go out of style really fast, but I have this at number 2 as far as the rising items. Then we have flip-flops. These are also having a moment. It's also a very summer thing. These are probably going to crash as well, but they're sort of emerging, especially with pants they're being seen. Saw this all over Copenhagen and Sweden, which is ironic because it's very cold. Number 4 I had was like climbing inspired things. This is becoming a really big trend, especially with these sort of ropes. This brand Topology, they've really sort of like cornered the market. These are exploding in a lot of different ways. There's a bunch of brands using these cords. If anybody's going to be the breakout, it's Topology, and they're already sort of having it. The 5th item on the list is the acne. Like, I've seen this in so many cities. It's becoming like the it. That's why I almost have it in the sort of peaking moment. It's leaving the rising phase and into peaking. Selling this sort of like cheaper item that's sort of branded says that it is about to have a moment. There's tons of options. The 5 items that are peaking, these are really sort of like tied to specific brands as they're sort of getting out of the rising phase and into peaking. Let's look at them. The Drôle de Monsieur, not from Paris Madame shirt items. These are having a moment. I've seen these in London, in Paris, in Barcelona, Copenhagen as well. I think they're so cheesy, but they're definitely sort of replacing what the guy who was wearing Casablanca is wearing. It's really cool French for right now. The Olin puffer bag. This is everywhere. It's very cool, very cute. It's like a puffer jacket, but as a purse. These are still having moment. They're really continuing. They relate to another puffy purse that's going out of style that I'll mention in a moment. The Bottega shopper bag, any sort of woven bag, they're really chic, really popping off right now. The reason why they're sort of peaking and becoming not cool is because I've seen so many like teenagers using them, which means they're getting knockoffs or they're really rich. That automatically makes it not cool. The Adidas short, whether it is short or long, like this very chic Chloe Kravitz look, this is like the 2nd summer in a row that this is happening. It is about to go extinct. And then the last item on the list are like silver coupes and silver wares, chrome, whatever you want to call it. These is like in every restaurant, every major city. They're very cool, but they are so pervasive that they're going out of style. These are about to become really a marker of the 2020s and go out of style. Last, the 5 items that are sort of falling, or the 5 brands that are sort of like going out. What this is, it's the mark of the performative male, the Trader Joe's bad. This is all over Europe, and it's all over the States too, but it being all over Europe sort of signals that performativity. It's about to crash. It's not cool because you guys don't even have a Trader Joe's. And Trader Joe's is a really fine supermarket. There are much better ones, much more interesting ones. So this is a sort of like, it's all performative, we're all over it. It's like the Labubu, it's like Dubai chocolate. No, gotta go. I told you, the puffy bag that is going out of style is like puffer bag. These have been everywhere for years now, and I think that they've just sort of become so pervasive and so knocked off, they're going away. This is being replaced by the Bottega bag, or the Bottega knockoffs as well. Those are gonna go out of style very soon once they sort of like become as pervasive as these were. Sadly, this one hurts is the heart teas, which really sort of like has left a sour taste in the mouth for all these stuff because they used to be a really cute like Parisian insider brand, and now they've become like the new Lacoste, which isn't bad, but like these are being sold at like little markets on the street that are like knockoffs, and they're everywhere. You go to Paris, I've seen them everywhere in London, all over they are having a moment, and like a moment to the point where they're not cool anymore, and that's really sad. So say goodbye to this. Don't throw it away, but like it'll come back in style, but it's just really overplayed right now. Similarly, the denim tiers, anything with these sort of like butthole flowers, no. They're being sold at stalls, they're being knocked off. I've seen these worn by like the shittiest, smelliest guys. That sort of is the marker when it's sort of worn by the suburban guy trying to look cool. I don't even know if these were cool to begin with, but they're just so pervasive now. Sorry. And the last item is Jacquemus. It's just too pervasive. Similarly to the thing, especially this, the Labob hat, I believe is what it's called. they just got way too overplayed. The purses now are just like not as cool anymore. And a lot of that is because the Jacquemus sort of like went into the holding company oversaturation point where they just did too much. They blew up too much. If you go onto resale sites, there are so many of these hats and their purses. And that reflects that like it sort of really is on the outs. Again, don't throw these things away. Save it if you love them, use them, or sell them. But like they're really pervasive now, sadly. What items do you think are in, out, peaking, rising, whatever? Let me know, because I'm keeping tabs. I'll probably do another one in like March or so. I'm doing it twice a year, but this is what I've been noticing for 2025 so far. We'll see what I see for the rest of the year. Stay tuned.